Several new twists tonight in the court hearing of a man charged with murder, a case that led to the death of his own 7-year-old daughter in a police raid. Good evening, I'm Dave Llewellyn.
And I'm Carolyn Clifford. Prosecutors say Charles Jones is the man who provided the gun in that murder, and now a star witness is refusing to testify in the case. 7 Action News reporter Kimberly Craig joins us live from downtown. Kimberly, the prosecutor's case, is it now in jeopardy?
Well, that's the big question now. It sure seems like it could be, Carolyn, but prosecutors will not discuss their evidence. Meanwhile, their star witness against Charles Jones, Chauncey Owens, could be facing first-degree murder charges for changing his tune.
And I was in the middle of my argument. I didn't interrupt him. I didn't interrupt Mr. Moran.
Even before prosecutors and the defense squared off over one possible witness, all eyes were on Chauncey Owens, the admitted shooter of 17-year-old Jerrian Blake, and the prosecution's key witness against Charles Jones, who prosecutors say gave Owens the gun to shoot the teenager. After refusing to testify against Charles Jones a few weeks ago, prosecutors waited to see if Owens would stick to the deal he cut with them to testify against Jones today.
At this point in time, he still maintains his Fifth Amendment privilege and is refusing to answer any questions put forth by Mr. Moran.
Owens' attorney says until his client is fully protected from possible perjury charges, he won't testify against Jones. It was Jones's daughter, Ayanna, who was accidentally killed during the raid in which police were looking for Owens for Blake's murder. So was Owens going to change the story he told prosecutors that implicated Jones for a deal on second-degree murder, a deal prosecutors now want to revoke?
His refusal to participate or testify means that we are withdrawing his plea and that he will be going to trial on first-degree murder charges.
Owens was sent back to his cell, and prosecutors tried calling a man who had been locked up with Owens to the stand, a man who Owens supposedly told that Jones was involved in Blake's murder.
This is somebody who he met in jail, who's a stranger, who for his own reasons is coming in and lying and saying that Chauncey Owens told him this. That's nonsense. And this person is not a family member, a friend, a colleague, or a Confederate. It is a jailhouse snitch.
And the judge will decide if that former inmate who is not benefiting from testifying will be allowed to take the stand on January 26th. That's when Charles Jones' preliminary exam will be continued. Reporting live in downtown Detroit, Kimberly Craig, 7 Action News. Back to you.
So, Kim, what is Chauncey Owens' attorney saying now about his client losing his plea deal?
Well, and that remains to be seen whether he's going to actually lose that deal or not. Prosecutors want to revoke it. David Cripps, Chauncey Owens' defense attorney, he says they shouldn't be allowed to revoke that plea deal. He says it's a contract and they have to stick to it.
All right, we'll have to see how it plays out. Thank you much, Kim.